Okay, so today let's take a look at some of the Dreamrocket pieces that I picked up recently from Mandarake. It's been a really long time since I have shopped on Mandarake, mostly because I really did not like the policy. Well, I had some bad. It's just because they declare everything. Um, they declare everything because they have to, and it's become a little bit problematic sometimes, especially in China. When they because in China, I think you can't receive goods that are over I think like around 150 or something USD, and if it goes over that, then they have to send it back. If the customs guys are following the rules, they send it back, and that becomes a problem shopping with these services because they have to declare the actual price. And yeah, it's been really, so I had a few bad experiences, so I actually haven't done this in years. But these guys were really cheap, relatively, so was able to pick them up. So anyways, back on topic, Dreamrocket. I've always been a fan of toys that they've done, but mostly really with regards to the paint application that they do, especially on their customs or their one-offs. That's the part that I prefer a lot more. However, these guys were very vibrant. The colorways were very nice, and they were 10,000 yen each. So I think quite a good price for these guys. So yeah, I ended up picking them up. So yeah, let's go through the toys itself. This is actually my first time owning the bat guy. It's called like a bat ningen, or like a bat person. These guys, I believe, are characters from like the Kamen Rider series, and I really like the way they've done the sculpts and how they fit together quite cohesively, so that they look like yeah, so that they can kind of display together. So here's the bad guy. It's really cool in the sense that it's got different each half has different type of sculpts. So on the right side you see more of a it's well, you have the skull kind of face, but then the guts, and then that in the other way you have the rib cages and the more of the skull bits. Whereas this part you have more of the skin parts. So then you have this like kind of like X-rayed or exposed kind of body. It's an interesting contrast. You got a little wing on top here, which is really cute, and then the wings itself is actually movable, so you can move it around. You can put it down. Yeah, you can do whatever you want with it. And then here's the guy here. It still stands okay. Head's articulated, right, and then the arms and legs are articulated as well. So it ends up looking really nice, and then with the wings out, it's quite menacing. You can do like that, so it's just like one-sided, quite cool. I don't know if you guys remember Sephiroth from Final Fantasy, the one-winged angel. You can do that. Drinking coffee from this nice soft vinyl mug, really cool. And yeah, so this guy is quite nice. I really love the coloring. It's on a glow-in-the-dark vinyl. And for the price, I mean, yeah, I think it's quite good. So it fits quite nicely with the collection. But the only issues that I have with these guys is that it takes a lot of room. I don't know if I have a ruler here. I do not. But you know what? If you guys wait a sec, I will grab a ruler, and I'll also bring out more toys. I'll bring more toys, and you guys can see what I'm talking about. So we're gonna measure these guys now, and this guy is, yeah, just wingspan itself is like, how much is that? 20? Wow, it's 20. Yeah, it's 27 centimeters, like just wingspan wide, and then he's around. Okay, this is kind of, I'm doing this wrong. Like 21 centimeters tall. So yeah, it really takes up a lot of space. It's just because even if you put the wings down right, just like his little pose, his hands being out so wide, kind of takes up a lot of space. But It needs to be, I think, given that you usually end up displaying it with the wings up, so it kind of makes it more, makes more sense, or else it'd be kind of too centered and then just wings. So yeah, this is the bad guy. Yeah, so this is what I can bring up one more guy. So they all look very nice together, right? This guy's in some like chrome metallic. It's super cool. Cobra guy, and super fun. But let's look at the. We can look at all of them. We can look at all of them. Let's look at the Venus Flytrap Man. So this is the Venus Flytrap Man. More interesting with the arms, right? You got a Venus Flytrap head, and then a Venus Flytrap arm. As it's kind of like a weapon arm. You can still call it weapon arm. A lot of cool details. You got like mini ones here. You got the kind of vines coming through the body, right? Kind of displaying that. It would be really cool if they had little eyes for these little dots. I don't know what they are supposed to be. Maybe peas, but don't know. But yeah, you can put little eyes on there. That would make it a bit more menacing and a bit more creepy. My problem with this guy is that it has a bit of a problem balancing. I have another one in green, and because I didn't store it very well, it like it was just kind of laying flat, like in a bin of toys kind of thing. Which I try not to do, but I end up overflowing with some toys. And then when I took it out, I couldn't really stand it up, even after heating it up. So that's a bit of a problem for me. But this one seems to be okay. But anyways, it's just something to kind of watch out for when you guys have this guy, and then how you guys store it. The colors are done really nicely. It's in kind of like a metallic as well, a bit of a metallic. It kind of fits together, all three of these guys. And has a little bit of a rainbow gradient, slightly like a green to a red, like yellowish red. It's not that rainbow, I guess. But overall, you have a lot of vibrant colors over it, and I think that ends up working really well. Yeah, so these two guys glow in the dark, and then we can also take a look at the Cobra guy, because I think we didn't do a video on this guy, so this is the Cobra guy. This is more in a chrome metallic color, so as you can see on the camera, it's a lot more vibrant versus it, because this is in a metallic, whereas these guys are kind of on a glow in the dark, and I think they're not going really hard on that metallic coloring. So yeah, so this guy looks super vibrant on camera right now. I just realized, really awesome. But color scheme wise, it fits really well. It's just kind of this bluish, kind of coldish color with slight kind of like metallic tones. And yeah, these are the guys, and as you can see, they fit really well together. But they end up, as you get, taking up a lot of space. So if you want to display them like nicely out together, you could, and but it just take up a lot of space. They have other characters too, such as the Mantis Man and the Spider Guy. There's a Spider Guy as well. I don't think there are others that I know of. So yeah, those are the ones that I think are available out there. But I really like these guys. They look really well. I like how they interpreted like the sculpt for the Kamen Rider series. So there's a lot of interpretations of Kamen Rider soft vinyl toys. So I've been looking into those recently, and then I've been finding that the vintage ones have that vintage kind of feel. The reinterpretations from some of our like recent more indie artists are quite cool. Like these guys are very cool. And I prefer these versus the more, I guess you could say more charming and more rounded figures. But you guys can let me know what you guys like, right, in the comment section. If you guys prefer these kind of sculpts or interpretations of these characters, or you prefer those from the time before. I think these are interesting topics. Just seeing how our aesthetics have changed over the time, and what people prefer. For me, I like the detailing on this, and I like that with smaller. I guess because it's not as large of a run, you can maybe not do more, but try to do more. I guess do more on the painting side of it, in a certain sense. Because you would just have, most of the time they just stick with the classic like TV colors, right? And then now they can just go off and do whatever they want. So if you can see these guys, they've come in like a lot of different colorways. Yeah, so that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.